representation of the three main characters in our video. So first we're going to start off with Zayn.
Okay, so we're going to represent Zayn as a high-class businessman. So we can do that by him wearing a suit, being chauffeur-driven around. So he's sticking to that stereotype of being a businessman who's got a lot of money and likes to show it off a bit, I guess, sometimes.
Also, we kind of went for someone who's quite innocent looking because we don't want it to be kind of like stereotypical that you could just expect and you'd be like, oh, they look like a cheat kind of thing. Because, you know, with your stereotypes, you can kind of go with that, and we want someone who looks quite innocent and you wouldn't expect it from him. So then when it does happen, it's like a really big shock.
Yeah, we're also going to not show his emotions that much. I think he comes across quite emotionless. That's what we're going to try and portray, because I think we're going to have a lot of focus on Bella particularly, and a little bit on Emily, and show how he's affected their emotions, and we're going to show him that he doesn't really have these emotions, that he just sort of thinks, oh, what I'm doing is fine, and for him he's not affected until at the end of the music video, so you don't see that side of him at all.
And then the last kind of representation we kind of have of Zayn is we're going to kind of go for that he's quite big-headed kind of throughout, like probably about 75% of the video, because he thinks that, like Becca said, what he's doing is fine. It's fine to go out with one girl and then go out with another, and he kind of is, you know, I don't think he thinks what he's doing is wrong, but then obviously we're planning at the end to have a scene where Bella and Emily find out what's going on and leave Zayn on his own, so they go off together. They don't let it affect them, but leave him by himself, which kind of is going to make him quite innocent and vulnerable and quite embarrassed from what he's going to do, what he's done, to be honest.
Yeah.
So we think that would be quite a good way to kind of show the contrast from high businessman to embarrassed about his actions.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to discuss Emily, which is Zayn's wife. Okay, so Emily is sort of represented as quite classy. She's been with Zayn for a while now, they've been married for a while, and she's quite settled with him. She's quite determined. She, has got her life all planned out, obviously until she finds out that he has been getting on with someone else. So through Zayn's eyes, she's sort of, seen as the perfect wife. She does everything for him.
The dishes.
That he thinks so, but I think you can see that she's quite fed up with that. Like, she's sort of resenting from a little bit. You can see she gets annoyed when she was like, oh, guess I'll do this, she's going to show in the music video. I think you get to see that she's a bit fed up with it now. She's sort of, I guess she's suspicious now. She's going to know what's going on. And that can make her quite angry and quite mad, and I think we're going to try and show that with her facial expressions. We're going to show her like looking quite mad and angry and she wants to go and get him back for what he's done, I guess. But she's also, you could say she's quite mature. If you compare it to Bella, we're going to show is a little bit younger than Emily, and you could link it to age, that she's more settled, she had more experience with boys and stuff, so she was more mature about the whole situation as well.
So next we're going to talk about how we're going to represent Bella in the video. So we're going to represent Bella as more kind of how Emily's classy, more I'd say quite provocative, in a way that she wears maybe smaller clothing and maybe more revealing clothing, just to kind of show that she is younger than Bella. So whereas Emily's later 20s, Bella's more early 20s, so she's still kind of in that young party life, enjoying life, whereas Emily's been settled for maybe a year or two with Zayn. So I think we're going to kind of show that. And also I think with her young age, we're going to show she's quite naive. So she's probably not had many long-term relationships before. So she's not going to have it experience like Emily has, being married to someone. So I think for us, we're going to show that, she is naive in relationships because she's probably not had many of them before. And also I think that links to how we are going to show that she does fall quite easily. So she wears her heart on her sleeve, and when she likes someone, she goes, all or nothing kind of thing. And I think for her, she kind of leaps into this relationship with Zayn quite a lot, and she adores him with all the affection that he kind of shows her. And I think that's kind of the key contrast between Emily and Bella, is that Zayn shows Bella the affectionate side, but he shows more Emily, she kind of looks after him, and she's kind of she does things for him. And I think that's what we're going to show, that Zayn adores both of them, but in different ways. And I think
Wants them for different reasons.
yeah, and I think Bella like showed that she really adores Zayn, and I think that's kind of what why in the video we're going to show the flip side of when she finds out that Zayn's got a wife. She is so distraught and emotional from, you know, finding this out, because she, you know, dedicated everything to Zayn, and then obviously for her that's very hard, because to find out he's not only seeing someone else, he's actually got a wife. It's going to be very hard for a girl who's probably 21, 22, who's probably not had many.
She sort of invested all her feelings into him.
Yeah, so she's not had many relationships, but that's kind of going to be the key contrast between Bella and Emily, and then how kind of Zayn treats them.
Yeah.